And here's what it was looking like Sunday morning, the 18th of February, 2024. Last 24 hours, we picked up an inch or so of snow. Nothing huge, but it all adds up. And the next couple are the snow covers for the United States. And you'll see that the lower areas has diminished some, so I'm sure it got a little warm there. And then we got the radar clips for today off of Lake Ontario. You'll see that there's lake effect in the area most of the day. And the very last one, you'll notice that it's starting to jump lake to lake. So hopefully the guns will really fire up and hit our area pretty good. And we got time lapses for Stillwater, Trail Information Center, McCully, and Nelson's. And then Tony took the camera out for me today. So we got that on the end. Report from the town. Fair to good conditions. No base indicators. But by the amount of sleds that are up here at Stillwater, I say it's rideable. Might not be perfect, but it's definitely rideable. High today was 21. That was at 8 p.m. And our low was 5, and that was at 2 a.m. And they are saying tomorrow's temperatures, the high is going to be 17, and the low is going to be 4. So we definitely be hanging on to what we have. Long range forecast. Now, Wednesday still has a little bit of a blurb in it, but it depends on what forecast you look at. So that's at least promising. It's the worst when everybody says doom and gloom. So at least we got a 50-50 chance of not having it. And there's the information center. I sometimes have fun watching to see when the last tracks were. About 2:30 in the morning was the last tracks, and then there's at 6 o'clock somebody went through. And with the holiday weekend, it was busy today, as you saw up at Stillwater. And then we have up at McCully, and they had lines for the lift today again. And they're working on getting a new lift. The state owns a couple ski areas, and it's my understanding that we're going to be getting a triple chair to replace the old T-bar. And then we got up at Nelson's quite a few ice fishermen, or it says ice fishing people, out on the lake. General consensus, everybody's having fun. They said, yep, you can go along, and you're definitely going to find some places where it's not the prettiest, and you'll hear a rock and this and that. But I haven't had one person come in and say, you know, you really told us wrong, we should have stayed home. Everybody seems to be content with what we got. And if you look at the long range forecast, we might be in an ugly boat here in about a week and a half, so take advantage of what we got now. And then here's Tony over on Trail 5, coming back towards town, which this is a trail that gets a lot of abuse. And I've seen it worse. And then I think he was having fun. He was sitting there at the intersection right there at the Janet Force parking lot. And it's funny when people see you holding the camera. I don't know if they think it's a radar gun or what it is, but they slow down and like watch you. I mean, look at the amount of sleds here. There's one direction, here's another direction. And then he caught the groomer cutting through. I would venture to say this was probably later in the afternoon, and he was headed out towards Trail 5. Just looking there, that's one of the big machines with the steel cleats on the tracks. Well, hope you had a good weekend, had some fun, and remember, see ya.